Hello everyone, my name is Sumitra Anampuruppan Narayanan and my metric number is 10DDT22F1034. Today we are going to present about our project 2. Here we go. Introduction. The Dream Library Management System offers a seamless experience with essential features like a secure login page for librarians and patrons to access their accounts. Users can register, update or delete their profiles easily, ensuring accurate user management. The search functionality spans across various pages, allowing quick access to books and user records. The book record page enables librarians to efficiently submit, delete, update and search for book information, ensuring the catalog remains accurate and up to date. With these features, the system facilitates efficient library operations and enhances user satisfaction.
Good morning to one. My name is Dinesh son of Jagdishan and my matric number is 10DDT22F1054. Today I am going to present about objective of our library management system. Firstly, develop a system to automate key processes such as book borrowing, returning and checking book borrowing records to reduce manual effort and improve efficiency. Secondly, develop robust data management capabilities to track library usage, analyze borrowing patterns, and make data-driven decisions to optimize resource allocation and collection development. Next one is implement a real-time monitoring system to track the availability of books, manage overdue items, and notify users about due dates and reservations. After that, design the system to be easily customizable and scalable to accommodate the evolving needs of the library and its users over time. Last one is ensure the security and privacy of user data through robust authentication mechanism and compliance with data protection regulations. Next is, this is the problem statement for our library management system. Firstly, manual processes for book borrowing, returning and cataloging lead to errors and inefficiencies. Secondly, current system lacks user-friendly interface for both staff and patrons, impacting accessibility and ease of use. Next, limited real-time monitoring capabilities result in difficulties managing overdue items and notifying users about reservations. After that, system lacks scalability to accommodate growing demands and evolving needs of the library. The last one is security and privacy concerns arise due to inadequate data protection measures.
This is our declaration.bb coding. This declaration.bb coding is used to managing data access for our library management system. It imports OLEDB for database interaction. Here we declare the variables DS for dataset, CMD for command, DA for data adapter, CON for connection, DR for the data reader. The CON variable with a new instance of OLEDB connection. It connects to our Access database file, which is library management system, using the ACE OLEDB provider. This line declares public variable, gender and year for storing related data. This is the coding for our login page.bb. This coding imports the system data OLEDB namespace for database operations. This class name is login page, which represents the user login form. Con.open tries to open the connection to the database. This is the SQL command to select data from the TBL register table based on the provided username and password. Sets the parameters values for username and password using the CMD parameters add with value. This line executes the SQL command using CMD execute reader to get the results. If there's a matching record, the DR read returns true and it shows a success message and navigates to the book record page by hiding the current login page. If there's no matching record, it shows an error message indicating incorrect information and clears the text boxes and wait for the user to try again. And then we close the connection. We use try and catch exception to find any error. The catch EX as exception will give an error message when it found an error. When the register button is clicked, it navigates to the register page and hiding the current login page. This is the register page.bb coding. When the register button is clicked, it first checks if the username is empty or no. If it is empty, it will display an error message and returns. It then uses a regular expression to validate the username. The expression is to ensure that the username consists of only letters and numbers. Then goes to the password field. If it is empty, it will show error message. This password expression ensures that the password is consists of 8 character long, contain at least one uppercase and one lowercase, one digit and one special character. After that, it checks the gender field. If it's not selected, it will show error message. Now goes to the IC field. If it is empty, it shows an error message and this IC regular expression to validate IC number, which must consist of 12 digits. Next is contact field. If it's empty, it will show error and the regular expression of this is ensures that the contact must consist of 10 or 11 character only. If the email field is empty, it will show an error message and this email regular expression ensures that the email consists of numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, at symbol, dot symbol, 2 to 9 alphabetical characters, for example the .com. After that, if the address is empty, it will show error. If all validation pass, it constructs an SQL insert command to add the users into the information into the TBL register table. It executes the command, displays a success message, clears the input fields and hides the current form and show the login page. Here, we also use the try and catch method to find the errors occur during the system running. This selection is to retrieve the selected gender from the combo box, CBO gender, and store it in the gender variable. In this update button, it constructs an SQL update command to update the user's information in the TBL register table based on the provided username. It sets the parameter for the password, gender, IC, contact, email, address, and username. It executes, the command displays a success message, clears the input fields. We use try and catch to catch any errors that occurs. When we click the delete button, it prompts the user to confirm the deletion of a record. If confirmed, it constructs an SQL delete command to remove the corresponding record from the TBL register table based on the provided username. It executes the command, displays a success message and clears the input field and refresh the TBL register table. If occur any error, the try and catch method can help to identify. When we click on the search button, it constructs an SQL select command to retrieve a user's information from the TBL register table based on the provided username. If the username is found, the DR read will be true and retrieve the information from the database and then populates the form fields with the user's information. If the username is not found, it displays an error message. Try and catch method will help to find any error. When we click the button back, it navigates back to the login page by hiding the current form. That's all from me. Thank you.
So this is the coding of book record page. Firstly, when the user click on submit button, if the text ID is empty, it will show a message box that please enter the book ID. When the user input alphabet in text ID, it will show a message box that book ID only consists of number only. So that the text ID will check whether the user input is matched with regex or not. So the second one is text B name. Same like book ID, that if the user didn't input anything, so it will show a message box that please enter the book name. And if the user input for the txt b name isn't matched with the regex, so it will show a message box that book name only consists of alphabet only. And next, for the text author, when the user didn't input anything and click on submit button, it will show a message box that please enter the author name. Same like previous text boxes, that it will check whether user input match with the regex or not. If the user input didn't match, it will show a message box that author name only consists of letter only. Next, for combo box here, if the user didn't choose anything, it will show a message box that please choose the year. Next, if the data time picker for borrow and return date is empty, it will show a message box that to choose the borrow and return date. So next, for insert process into the database, first need to open connection. After that, borrow date and return date should be changed to string format. After that, it show a SQL command that insert the data all into table book record with the value of book ID, book name, author name, book year, borrow date and return date. When the SQL command is executed successfully, then it will show a message box that you have submitted, and then close the connection and will return to the book record page with empty the all text boxes and date time picker. For the public sub selection, year is equals to cb year dot selection, that the user choose year on combo box. For the button close, when we click on it, the book record page will be hidden. Then for the back button, it will show to the previous page, register page. For the button search, it will go to the form search page and it will hide the current page. Next, this is the form search page. So when the user enter to this page, it will disable the button update and delete. Then for the update sub, show a SQL command that show all details from the table book record. Next, when we click on the back button, it will go to the previous page, book record page. When we click on search button, search info by entering user book ID, it will show the full data of that book ID. When the user click on search button only, the update and delete button will be enabled. When the user click on update button, it will update the full information based on the book ID. After the SQL command is executed, it will show a message box that the information is updated. When the user click on delete button, it will show a message box that asks, are you sure you want to delete this record? If the user click on yes, the SQL command is executed that the full data will be deleted from the database based on book ID. After SQL command is executed, it will show a message box that the data have been deleted.
Hello everyone, my name is Sangeeta Selvakumar and my metric number is 10DDT22F1032. So, today I'm going to explain about our project output. To begin, this is our login page, output that we have username and password. Also, at down there is register button for those who cannot log in or didn't have an account. And if the user didn't have an account before or the username and password are wrong, means it will show the error message. If don't have an account, can click on the register button. After click register button, it will show register page. This is the register page which we can see a username, password, gender, IC number, contact number, email address and address. Also, there is help, register, update, delete buttons. If we click register button without fill up, it will show error like please enter username and also please enter password. The IC number should be 12 digit. If we enter below 12 or above 12 digit, it will show error. That will show IC number should consist of 12 digit without dash and please enter again. Furthermore, the contact number should be 10 or 11 digit. If we enter below the digit given or above the digit given, it will show error message, which is pop up, please enter your contact number. And now, email address should be have at and end with .com. If we enter without that, it will show error like please enter your email address. Also, if wrong email, it shows your email address is invalid. Please enter again. Other than that, this shows a pop-up message if user didn't fill up the address. It will display, please enter your address. And this page is after successful register, it will show message that you have registered successfully, which is you have registered successfully. And now this is the database access file of table register that have ID, username, password, gender, IC number, contact number, email and address. Moreover, if we want to search the name, whether it's in database or no, we just click on search button and enter the name that have been registered before. On top of that, if the system found the name in the database, it will retrieve all the informations and send it back to the system. It will show like this. If it cannot find the name, it will show an error message that display name not found. If we want to update our data, just change it in the field and click on update button to update the data. And there is a pop-up message, information updated. So this is the output of database file with the updated informations. And also, if we want to delete the data from the system, just click on delete button to delete the data from the database. If we delete, it will ask for confirmation that are you sure you want to delete this record. If user click yes, then the data will be deleted. Furthermore, this is the output that database file after delete the data. So now I have registered again with the same name. After successful registered, it will go back to the login page to log in with the username and password which has been registered. After login successful, it will go to the book record page. So this is the record page, and here we can enter the book details that we want to borrow. If we click submit without entering the details, it will show error message that is please enter the book ID. Moreover, after enter the details and click on the submit button to save the borrow books. So the borrow books details in the database, after the successful submission, it will show message you have submitted. So this is the table book record table which has the details of book that have been borrowed. That we can see book ID, book name, author name, book year, borrow date and return date. If we want to search the book details that have been registered, we can just click on search button. After we click the search button, it will go to the search page. This is the search page. So now we click the book ID that we borrowed and click search button. If the system found the book ID like the same ID that we click in the database, it will retrieve the details and give it back to the system, and then the details will fill in the data grid view below. So after that, if the system cannot find the ID, it will show none in the data grid view. On the other hand, now we can update the chosen data in the field and click update. So button to update the information in database. So after successful updated, it will show message box and the data grid also will refresh. So besides that, if we want to delete the data, just click on the delete button and delete from the database. and also it will ask for confirmation again. If user click yes, then the data will be deleted. After successful deleted, it will show a message box and the data grid view will be refreshed. So the data will be deleted. And lastly, this is the final table book record, the database after update and deleted. In conclusion, the Dream Library Management System provides a comprehensive solution for libraries, offering efficient features such as secure login and user management, efficient search capacity, and streamlined book record management. With a user-friendly interface and robust functionality, the system engages both librarian efficiency and patron experience. By centralizing key library operations within a single platform, it fosters greater organization, accessibility, and accuracy in managing library resources. The Dream Library Management System is poised to modernize libraries and contributes to an enriched learning and research environment for users of all backgrounds and interests. So this is our reference, and thank you. That's all from me.